Okay, good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope everybody's feeling good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali. I'm a revenue acceleration coach. I'm a self-esteem development expert, started with my own. And our whole goal, Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern time, is to help you go further, faster, with less effort. A lot of times people don't understand how much more potential is in their business. They really have never even put any thought into it. Most of us don't dare to dream as big as the divinity inside us says we could. Most of us have way more capacity than we realize. Most of us have never pushed ourselves to the edge. We've never pushed ourselves to the limit. So we really don't know how far we can go. What a tragedy. So what we're here to do is kind of wake you up about who you are. Dare I mention whose you are, because you were created by a creator to be creative. You get what I mean? They say cleanliness is next to godliness. Around here, we be like creativity is next to godliness. I really believe that there's two words that you should be focused on as an entrepreneur if you want to go to the top, and that is creativity, which says there's always a way, and then flexibility, which says there's always more than one way. But enough of me, man. We're going to get started in a minute. Right now, check in. Let us know where you checking in from. Let us know what city you in. Good morning, Yuli. What's up? Let them know what city you in, Yuli. What's up, Alan? Where you checking in from, cuz? Yeah, my man Corey Hester's in the house. Let's get it. Let's get it, Shakala. Let's go. Let's go. Is it Shakala or Shakala, Miss Ball? We want to know. Let them know where you from, y'all. Let them know where you checking in from. What's up, Vanessa? Good morning, Queen. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah, let's go. Miami in the house, in Indy up in this joint. Hey, Corey, I heard Indiana has the #2 rates in the whole country for evictions and foreclosures. So I'm really proud of the work you're doing out there. Corey is a financial literacy expert out that thing. I'm about to call it on the line, y'all.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time, because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you.
That's a fact. You know you got a millionaire inside you.
Thank
you know
you.
that, right?
Please announce yourself.
Oh. Hold up.
All participants are muted. Entry and exit tones are off.
Okay, good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling incredible. Yeah, we got Kansas City, Missouri checking in. We got Rock Hill, South Carolina up in this joint. Oklahoma, you all know Black Wall Street. What if I told you we in the house out there? Yeah, Cindy, good morning, good morning. All right, so this morning what we talking about, y'all, are these different ways to rate yourself as an entrepreneur. Rate yourself as an entrepreneur. If that sounds fun to you, then please like this joint. Please share it with your messenger groups. You know what I mean? Please share it with different of your Facebook groups and whatnot. Just come up all in a business with some value. You know what I mean? And then later on, challenge them to go through these same categories you're about to write in your power book and write down what they give themselves. Scale of 1 to 10 or scale of 1 to 5. Around here, we're going to say 10. You just aren't allowed to put the number 7. So don't be rating yourself a 7 or nothing, because that's what everybody goes with. Scale of 1 to 10, I guess I'm a 7. Nah, you're not allowed to use the number 7, but rate yourself from scale of 1 all the way up to 10 if you are incredible in each of these categories I'm about to give you. Check it out. There's no quick fix. There's no magic wand. There's no magic potion. Nothing out here, no pill you can take, right? That's going to give you the success that you're dreaming of. So then what is going to give it to you? Steady and consistent improvement. So what I'm about to give you is about 15 principles or maybe strategies, or sometimes it may be actions that can't help but lead you to success. You got me? And this is the cold part. These ain't even really secrets that I'm about to share with you, right? But what you got here is some value. So I'm going to give them to you. This is what's been going on since the beginning of sales, throughout recorded history, right? I'm about to chop it up with you. I want you to write these down in your power book. If you don't have a power book, you need to go buy one And I dare you to rate yourself in each of these categories like you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's the first one. Belief. Belief. Do you really believe you can? Somebody give me belief in the comments and then give me a share. Belief. Belief. And if you want to in the comments, if you want to play along, you can give yourself a score right here in real time and let all of us, your kind of like accountability partners, even if you ain't in the Kaizen Academy, we still get to be accountability partners for each other. You know what I mean? I dare you put your score right in there. So you can put belief, and I give myself this. What do I mean by belief? I'm talking about believing that you're the best. I'm talking about believing that you're capable of world-class achievement. Believe it or not, this is the hard. You see what I did there? Believe it or not, this is the hardest thing to do. Do you really believe that you have the capacity for world-class achievement? You know, for you to maintain that kind of belief, you're going to have to do some things that show you deserve it. You know, you're going to have to show yourself you deserve your dreams. Most of us, man, we have this work results link in our head. In most of our minds, we link big success to really hard work. Now, around here, we do all kinds of visualization. We do affirmations and stuff. So our hard work ain't as hard as everybody else, because what we know is most of the hard work is in thinking. I said this in my stories the other day. Do y'all follow me on Instagram? I said this in my stories the other day. I was like, yo, when you first get started, what you want to do, right, is think about it like you're lazy, right? Think about it like you're lazy. Like, yo, I know they're going to outwork me, so my only chance is to come up with a better strategy. That's how you should think when you're getting started. But after you get started, you should be thinking like you're dumb. Like, yo, I know they're smarter than me. The only way I'm going to win is to outwork these chumps. You got me? So in the beginning, you play it like you lazy and that you got to outthink them. And once you get started, you play it like you dumb and you got to outwork them. But it's all going to come from this belief in yourself. Am I making sense? This is going to require daily dedication to you self-supporting, self-encouraging, self-talking to yourself. You got to believe that your product is the best. You got to believe your service, your company, that you bring the most heart for the people to what it is you do. Do you really believe in yourself? Let me see those scores. Let me see those scores. Yeah, I see some 5s. I see some 6s. Let's go. All right, here's the second one. Here's the second one. Y'all ready? Here's the second one. I ain't going to put everybody on blast in the comments, but I see y'all commenting. Give yourself a score and then share that thing. Here's the second one. Create the environment. Somebody say environment. Now, a lot of people don't even spell environment right. So let me throw this on the screen. This is how you spell environment for all my Howard Scribs spelling bee people, right? This is how you spell environment. Yeah, Corey. Nice, Corey. Corey knew how to spell it. There you go. All right, Miles. Okay, Rodriguez. Let's go, baby. Yeah, environment. That's right. So what do you give yourself an environment? I always remind people, yeah, environment is stronger than willpower. No doubt about it. But here at Millionaire Minded, we teach that environment has 3 different parts to it, right? You have a habitat, which is your physical environment. How well is your physical environment set up for you to be world class, right? How well is your physical environment encouraging and incentivizing you to be world class in whatever you do, right? And then you have a mental environment, kind of like a mentality. How much are you feeding yourself? How often do you get on, calls and trainings like this? How often do you meet up with mentors and coaches who can help you click that flame on? A lot of times when you go to the gym, the purpose of that personal trainer, they ain't doing nothing. It's just that, come on, you can do it. One more time. But it's also the environment. You see them doing one more time. You see them sweating. You see them going a little bit harder. Before you know it, you're in an environment. So you got physical environment, which we call habitat. You got mental environment, which we call mentality. And then you have living, breathing, walking, talking environment. We call that culture, right? What I'm saying is, you're the average of the 5 people that you talk to for no reason. We call them friends, right? You're the average of the 5 people you talk to for no reason. So, I'm talking about bank account, if you were to add them up. I'm talking about weight. I'm talking about marital status. I'm talking about you are the average of these people. So you want to create the right environment, the right home environment, the right work environment, the right family environment. This is going to encourage you, right? A supportive spouse, supportive family members, right? Co-workers. Guess how you get a better friends? You become a better friend. Am I right? But what are you doing along? Whose birthdays are you remembering? When's the last time you brought a card to your co-worker? What are you doing? What if you just brought your spouse a gift tonight for no reason, just because you love them? You see what I'm saying? What are you doing to invest in creating this environment? What if you redid the way you chill in the house? What if if you've ever taken our Kaizen Academy class on habits, you've heard me mention little small things like, instead of you coming home and robotically picking up the remote and turning on the TV, because that's what the environment, the habitat has given you the habit of, right? Maybe you change your habitat, right? So maybe you take the batteries out the remote. That way you're forced to get into response instead of just reaction, instead of just being a robot and being controlled by everything. Maybe you get into a mental space where suddenly you're able to think about it before you do it. You can do little things in your habitat that'll spark that. But I just wanted to give you that environment. Where you give yourself an environment. Dr. Marilyn, we said no sevens. Y'all see that? Yeah, we said no sevens, no sevens. You got to commit. Either you saying like, yo, my environment sucks. Wow. Or you're saying, yo, I'm excellent at this. I'm going to give myself an 8 or above because you know what? It could be a little better, but it's pretty excellent. I'm headed towards world class. If only you knew, Hazi. I hear you. But this ain't no future in your fronting. I do want to remind you that. All right, here's the third one, y'all. We kind of talked about this with environment, but the third one is associations. Associations. Yeah, Coach Carvel. Yeah. Hey, do you ever be taking that stuff and giving it to your students, Coach? Man, I hope you are, bro. I hope you are. I hope you're teaching your basketball students about that habitat, culture and mentality. Habitat, culture, and mentality. Okay. Here's the third one. Create associations, y'all. Create associations. Easiest way for you to learn how to succeed is to hang around successful people, right? Who you hang around with? I don't know if you realize it, but you hang with people, man. Y'all start dressing alike. Y'all start talking alike. Y'all start going to the same clubs, the same restaurants, the same lounges. Y'all start to pick up the same slang. You literally start to become, it's something called homeostasis. We all just start to become like who we're around. You got me? What are you doing to leverage that instead of make that a liability in your life? Associations. What's the score you give yourself on associations test? Come on, give yourself a score and then give me a share. Let's get it. Here's the fourth one. Planning for the day. Planning for the day. Man, I'm sure many of you know, some of you don't. We have a 90-day planner that I put all the technology that I use to get where I'm blessed and fortunate to be inside one little 90-day collection. So we going into the second quarter. This is a great time for you to order your 90-day planner. I don't have mine within arm's reach right now. We're running out of time, so I want to make sure I stay here in the thick of it with you. But hit me up if you want our 90-day planner. Hit me up. I think it's like $20 or something. I think it's like $20, But my point is, number 4 is plan your day. A lot of people don't plan to fail. They just fail to plan. And since you don't know which day your big moment is going to happen, you better be ready every day, right? Being ready is real. I don't know about you. Check it out. What do I mean by prepare? I'm saying with your education. Like right now, you're preparing, believe it or not. So give yourself a pat on the back, right? You're planning with goals. Like what is your vision for this job that you go to every day? Or what is your vision for this relationship that you're in? Or what is this vision for this money-making venture that you've embarked upon? How quickly do you want to get there? What are the things holding you back? Right? What are the details for your achievement? What are the details of your achievement? Learn, right? Grow, but you're not going to be able to do any of that without a goal. That's how you get ready. So what is your thing? Planning for the day. You've heard me say all these different strategies to do it. I'm not going to go all deep into that right now, but give yourself and then you know what to ask me on Free Coaching Friday, right? You're like, yo, this category right here, I suck. You know what I mean? What can I do about it? And then maybe I'll have some game for you, or maybe I can go find you some. You dig? All right, here's number 5. Here's number 5. You ready? Become valuable, right? Value. How valuable are you? How are you a salesman or are you a consultant? You got me? My man Joe the other day, he was like, instead of chasing butterflies, just plant a garden. Somebody say, I'm going to plant a garden instead of chasing butterflies. I dare you type that in the comments. I'm going to plant a garden instead of chasing butterflies. What do I mean? Y'all heard it in my TED Talk. You know, I say it over and over again. It's one of them little Hazikisms. Once you become valuable, you become powerful. The more valuable you become in the marketplace, the more reward you're going to harvest. You got me? But you got to give first. If you need a friend, you be a friend. Become known as a resource, not a salesperson. You got me? Your value is going to be linked to your knowledge and your willingness to help other people. Bottom line, where are you with value? How often do people look at you as the resource that they've been searching for? How often do you show up in your client's life like the answer to their prayers? How much have you prepared for these problems you know they got? So once they utter them, you're almost yawning because you like, I can solve that in my sleep. You still listen because you are a good leader, because you are a awesome level entrepreneur headed for world class, right? You listen. You know you got 2 eyes, 2 ears, and only 1 mouth. You listen, but you've been had a solution. You've been had a solution. How valuable are you? Yeah. I'm going to plant a garden instead of chasing butterflies. I'm going to plant a garden instead of chasing butterflies. That garden is called value. I'm going to become valuable. Here's number 6, y'all. Recognize opportunity. I put this on my timeline yesterday. If your eyes are blind to the possibilities, if your mind is blind to the possibilities, your eyes are going to be blind to the opportunities. Are you able to recognize opportunity? Do you recognize you don't see with your eyes, you see with your mind? This is why reading is important. This is why growing your vocabulary is important. Until you have the vocabulary, you don't even recognize what it is you're looking at. You can't even see the distinctions and the nuances. Everything just becomes a car because you don't know a SUV from a truck, from an 18-wheeler, from a pickup truck. It's all a car. You're doing us no good. You're leaving out the fact that if I have a pickup truck, I can take things somewhere. If I have a sports car, I can get there faster. There's so many nuances that you are losing because your mind isn't ready. Well, do you believe it's the same way with opportunity? Me and you walking past the same abandoned home. I see trash. You see treasure because your mind is on a different level. You don't see with your eyes. You see with your mind. How good are you at staying alert? Somebody say, I recognize opportunity, and then give yourself a score on that. It's opportunities that creates. Are you staying alert for situations that can create the success you say you're looking for, right? I'm going to tell you the key to recognizing opportunity, y'all. It's to get and maintain an incredible attitude. It's to get and maintain an incredible attitude. It's attitude that's able to see opportunity inside adversity. Right? It's attitude that lets you see the possibilities when opportunity strikes, because a lot of times opportunity is going to strike looking like crisis. Matter of fact, the Chinese word for crisis is made up of 2 different words. One is danger and one is opportunity. How good are you at recognizing opportunity? Give yourself a score on that right now. All right, here's number 7. Taking risks. Taking risks. Taking risks, right? What do we mean by that? We mean, taking chances is one of those common threads, right? You always hear people say no risk, no reward, right? I love the saying that, if you keep the boat docked at the harbor, it's going to stay safe, but that ain't what boats is for, right? Take a risk. Me and my daughter just had a deep conversation, and I'm gonna leave you with number 7. We're gonna pick this up. Tomorrow. But check it out. I was telling my daughter about love and whatnot, and I was like, "Yo, the whole purpose of love is that it's a vehicle." Now, I ain't no relationship expert. You know what I mean? So let me throw that disclaimer out there, first of all. But what I know for sure is that love is a vehicle, right? If you have love in your life, what you have, yo, I don't care if you just starting with self-love. You now have the ability to take more risks. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compare it to chips in a casino, right? If I've got self-esteem, if I've got love, I've just got this big old stack of chips. And well, I'm gonna say if you've got all this big old stack of chips, and then I'm over here with just a couple of chips, you know, listen, each one I put out there is a lot. It means a lot more to me than you, man. Because I don't know what I'll do if this don't work. I might crumble. You got me? I don't have the self-esteem to be placing too many bets. You got me? But no risk, no reward. This is why what you got to do is work on that stack of chips. This is why you got to work on being a better person. This is why you want to give to that homeless man. When you pull, oh yeah, he might be going to buy some crack, but that ain't none of your business. All you're doing is being obedient to the Most High. All you're doing is showing yourself worthy of more blessings. You got me? Am I making sense, y'all? Once you begin to do more of the things that make you deserve your dreams, what will happen naturally is you'll start to be able to take more risks. Your self-esteem is going to start to grow. You're going to look down and you got this whole stack of chips. Then you got 2 stacks of chips. Next thing you know, you got piles of chips everywhere. Like you playing roulette or something. You know what I mean? And my point to you is that now you're ready to get out there and conquer. Now that you found love, what is you going to do with it? The real reason people won't take risks, y'all, is they lack preparation, right? They lack the preparation and the education that breeds self-confidence. I dare you begin to invest in yourself a little bit more so you don't mind taking more risks. All right, I'm going to stop it right there, y'all, for today. We'll finish this joint tomorrow. Was this helpful? Was this helpful? You know, make sure you like this joint, comment, because Facebook will do you dirty, man. They ain't, you know what I mean? These algorithms is just showing you, I hate social media. No, I learned a lot on social media. I get a lot, you know, my whole timeline look like power. You know what I mean? Not the TV show. I'm talking about like real life power. You know what I mean? So if you ain't programming your thing right, maybe you're not showing enough love to those outlets that give you the value you need. We dare you like this joint, share this, show Facebook whose side you on. That's right. That's right. That's right, Dr. Marilyn. That's exactly it. All right. It's affirmation time, y'all. Let's get it. Good. Okay, Corey, let's go. Let's grow. Let's get it. Man, I love the transparency. A lot of y'all kept it crazy real with the scores you were giving yourself. All right, now let's lock this thing in. It's affirmation time, y'all. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Call in right now on the live line. Let's go. Let's go. All right, repeat after me, millionaires. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. You ready? Take your cool off. Emotion. That's energy and motion. I've been saying these same affirmations since I was sleeping in my car. You know how crazy it felt to be like, I am now a millionaire when the place I live got 4 tires on it? You know what I mean? All I'm trying to tell you is it gets greater later. All I'm trying to tell you is if you will just find a mentor and a system and then commit yourself to daily activity, you would be blown away by what you can accomplish. And I'm talking about quick. Now, quick is relative, but I mean, this could take you months, not years. You get me? What if it takes you a year? What if it takes you 2 years? That's better than 20, baby. All right, repeat after me. Say it like you mean it. Let's go. Appreciate that crystal clear as always, Queen. All right, here we go.